Part 3, because I just had to help my dog out get untangled and so on. Dog's always trying to sleep a lot. Lazy dog at times. But who am I kidding? Sometimes I'm a lazy human, so it kind of fits our characters, doesn't it? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I also want to throw some support behind, yeah, when it comes to talking again more about the music stuff, like I said before, and if you know the way I write music, the way I write music is very diverse. It's very categorized, as in, like I said before, I can write a whole 16-song album in one night, and especially if whether it's melody, or whether it's just bars and whatever else. One of the top things that I think are, like I said before, and I know how to do marketing and promotion, as I've said 100 trillion times, whether it's hands-on with real people or whether it's just social media. I know what to do. I know how to do it, and I absolutely believe that it will be the continuous rise of my career, because I want people to understand I'm totally into making music for brands, local small businesses, you name it, schools, schools, cheer teams, pep rallies, you name it. I am down, ready to make the music, let alone love making the music for you all. Whatever I can do to definitely help bring the community together in the most God-first, cleanest facets, let's do it. Especially through music, I'm your boy. Let alone as well, I love being out there supporting the kids, as I've literally said this a trillion times, which is one of the top reasons why I'm out there at so many of the sporting events, because that's real time with real people. That's real life with real experiences to add on to it. Trust me, like I said, I love staying inside, binge watching, sports, let alone writing music. But like sometimes you need that real time fix with real people to, explore, to grow, to feel something, and really live the blessed life that God has given you, etc. But like I said, I definitely know that's one of the top things that will elevate the future of my career, is absolutely going out there and being as hands-on with everything, as hands-on with the, I want to say, as hands-on with what it is I know I can be. Like, I've already been hands-on with all the sporty events, which has totally, helped my career thus far, to an extent. But I know to drive more numbers, it's definitely going to have to be, to get more people on the music, more people on, like I say, music for sport events, pep rallies, music for their, to support, promote, and/or endorse their companies, their brands, their local small businesses. The point there is God first, work with anybody, work with everybody, so we can all eat, thrive, grow, prosper, succeed, and get to heaven with Christ at the end of the day. Because that's one of the top things that separates me as an artist from everyone else. I'm not the same type of artist, ladies and gentlemen, that literally wants you to just eat up what I put out because I put it out. And that means I'm putting out anything just to, just to get paid. That's not me. I'm someone that has a direct connection with the core, and I actually want to put out, edible music that's going to glorify Christ, glorify the body of Christ, and truly, feed the spirit of where we need to go in the future. That's the type of music that I want to put out. I actually want everybody to be comfortable playing my music anywhere / everywhere, and again, let's see where we get with it. I'm not the type of person that just wants to put out garbage music and then, oh, my bass is going to eat it up anyway, so just put out whatever. No, especially towards, like I keep telling you, I'm a role model, I'm a mentor, I'm a big brother. I want you to feel free and comfortable to play anything for your parents, and be like, this is my role model, this is my big brother, this is who I look up to, etc., etc., and/or this is the ambassador of our school, or this is my youth coach, or whoever, and I really do want people to get those experiences, be able to grasp that knowledge, and be able to grow in the process with understanding my brand, my power of influence, and the movement in which I'm creating through Christ, which strengthens me each and every day. But yeah, like I say, things are totally growing. Things will continuously to grow, because a lot of different schools that I want to go out to support a lot of different kids, from all grade levels. Let alone a lot of different, sports that I want to go out to absolutely to scout and to coach. So like I said before, we're going to see where it all goes, and I'm just excited and thrilled to do it, and like I say, thankful to all these, I guess you would say travel teams, travel sport teams, or whatever, that, have kids from, all sides of the city on them. I'm telling you, I'm gonna meet a lot of kids through that, and like I say, go to their individual schools for individual sports with them, take over the place, and everybody gonna know my name because I am NJ to the city. And if anything I do, I light up the city. I, help make everybody's day. We are a family, every school, every place, everywhere. We love every race. We run this race. Let's own it to the best of our God's willing abilities. You get it, you get it, you get it, you get it. And like I say, in terms of the NJ to the City music part, as I keep trying to say, earlier days of this craft, it was definitely very, very cringy. Over the last couple years, I know it has not been nearly as cringy. I may have put out a few cringe songs, but for the most part, I know it's all been bars, it's all been fire, it's all been melody, it's all been the beauty of simplicity with some of the ways that I have, rapped on some of these beats and so on. But I'm very thankful for everybody that's noticed the shift in the creativity, if not also noticed, you could say just the growth and the growth and the transparency, because I'm telling you, I'm not out here to just put out anything. I'm out here to connect with the base, build an audience, and put out the greatest that I got on every record. Even if it might not always get out the best way, I want to still give people that option to still form that opinion of like, I can work with this, because I want people to understand sometimes what you might think is the finished version of a song, or sometimes what you might think like, oh, this is a demo. No, sometimes it actually is the finished version of a song, because sometimes you don't have to put 3-4 extra layers to the song, let alone to the vlog, which is why every vlog is, for the most part, shot in one take. Hashtag one take, hashtag futuristic. He's the rapper. God bless him. Look him up. He's dope, etc. People have to understand that. Some of the songs, when it comes to that, is, at least from my take of writing music, recording music, and putting these beats together for the music, I want people to understand. I've noticed that some of these songs are perfect with the most simplistic beats ever. Where I noticed, God, I didn't have to put 2, 3, 4 different extra layers to this song. All I had to put was one, one beat, and put it out there. Like in terms of, all I had to put was one keyboard or one drum or one string. That's what I'm trying to allude to there. Some songs were just that simple, where that's all I had to do was put one of those three and ship it out there. I didn't have to combine all three, if not combine just two, if not even extra 4. I didn't have to do that. And I'm so very thankful that some of my music is that easy to master, where I don't have to, put, I don't have to put as much as what everybody else has to put. I can put what I want. I can put what's comfortable for me, what sings to me, and what tells me people might like this. Because I also want people to understand what you might not like, from my catalog. I know, and I've heard a lot of the people say they love it. So that's also what I'm always thinking about when I drop new music, is I'm always thinking about, what, if I think this is cringy, somebody else might think this is dope and goes hard. Because I've actually had that quite the same when it comes to me listening to someone else's stuff, where they're telling me they think this is cringy, and that's why they put out a demo, and I'm thinking, no, the demo went harder, or the demo went really hard. So I think it all depends on just, your taste of music and your quality of sound when it comes to, what you want to hear, because sometimes I think the demo would, or what you would think is a demo from my catalog is the full song, because it might not appeal to your ears, but it definitely appeals to someone else's ears, as this is totally dope, this is totally on point, this is totally what I wanted to hear. And I want people to understand that's definitely what you will hear with some of my sounds on this channel, let alone some of my sounds on my SoundCloud. Younglings Nation, by the way, Younglings Nation. That's kind of what it is, absolutely 110%, And I also want people to understand, when it comes to some of my past lyrics, like from probably, I don't know how many years ago, but I want people to understand, some of my lyrics from past years, I have no clue what I was writing anymore, and that stuff is really in the past. And I will try to do what I can to go back and review it for myself and refine certain lyrics here and there, let alone flows and melodies, So once again, they can come out cleaner, they can come out better, and with more transparency and cohesiveness. Because I want people to understand some of the stuff that you're going to find, whether it's on this channel or whether it's on my SoundClouds, you have to understand that indeed, some of that music is not good. In terms of, like, I know that some of those lyrics were not my best, not even close to my best, and let alone some of those records I was just talking a bunch of garbage, and I don't even, like, because I'm telling you, I could literally go, and I literally did this before. I literally went back somewhere back in the day. I went back and I listened to my own music again. Yeah, own music, because I do. At times I do go back and listen to my own music. Sometimes I don't. But I know when I'm producing it, I know it sounds dope, especially when it's listened through headphones. But one of these days, I don't know when it was, probably back in 2013, if not 2014, I went back and I literally listened to one of my first SoundCloud records, and I'm like, oh my God, this is not nearly as dope as what I thought it was. I'm like, oh my God, this is cringy as God knows what. What was I going for here? What was I thinking here? And then I think later on that same account, I actually literally issued a public statement saying, hey, some of this stuff is just not what I thought it was, and I need to work better, get better at developing this sound, because I know I could do a heck of a lot better than that. And vice versa with some of the songs that are definitely on this channel. There's several songs on this channel that I thought were good, and then I went back and I listened to it. I'm like, this is mediocre. I don't know what I was going for here, or better yet, I know what I was going for, but how did I think that this sounded good? And there's other songs that I've listened to again on this channel that I listened to again, and I'm like, wow, this song really ages well. Like, I thought it was good when I released it, and I came back a few extra months and listened to it again. This actually sounds tangy. This ages well. Like, this literally sounds just as good as I thought it was when I released it the first time. This sounds good. I'm going with the beat. My lyrics are dope. My flow is fly. There's no complaints. I want people to totally understand that when it comes to my rap game and how I produce music and so on and so on. Some things age well, some things don't. And so on and so on. But like I said before, I'm making music for God, for everybody. Literally your soundtrack for life, let alone my soundtrack for life. I'm making music for everybody, everything, and I really hope everybody once again enjoys it as I produce it and ship it out there for you, because this is all for us to God, for us to cohesively grow in love and absolutely understand who God is through every verse and tap into our hidden figures potential later on, or hidden talent potential, whichever phrases you were to go there, etc. We're all smart, we're all genuine, I believe we're all geniuses. It just depends on, your levels of it, let alone when and where you want to go with it and how you want to use it, and so on. But like I say, absolutely, I'm looking so forward to going to the other different schools and developing all the other, schools' talents, meeting with the kids and absolutely just having the best and funnest time I can, getting to know that environment, that school's culture, the communities, atmosphere, and just owning it. Because like I said, this is who I am, ladies and gentlemen. I am not only the life of the party, but definitely wherever I go, I'm respected when you start to know who I am, And people absolutely say, you got to put some respect on NJ's name, because NJ's here not only for the right reasons, but he's definitely doing, the good work with the good Lord that absolutely, edifies the body of Christ and truly does put everybody on a winning road when you're willing and able to listen and you're, following suit humbly with my directions, etc. And so that's why I say I love everybody, and I just look so super forward to, doing God first everything that I possibly can, to, help continuously build up faith, family, and community through the body of Christ, which is us going from school to school, park to park, game to game. Let's run this thing together and own it. So I don't know what else I'll go on here, but I definitely think I'll probably just go on in the next video. God bless you, boy, man. NJ to the city, out.